Okay, I look so weird, and the blue picks up like all the dark pigment in my skin, or the darker pigment. But yes, I am here for oh, hello station head. Now we're on station head. I had already begun talking, but now we are about to start our late night. Am I correct? Is this a Saturday night? Saturday night hotline collective live tarot readings. And so get your drink. I got me a little rosé going on here. And pull up, camp out, ask some questions. Ask, I can't say it. Ask questions in the comments, or you can go over to Station Head and you can get in the chat, and you can also call up on the station there, and you can be heard here on live as well. And so you just ask your questions and we'll begin that way. I need to actually hook up this phone because last night we went like 2 hours into it. A subscriber named Sushi, she has been helping me out with her questions on this live to get, you know, some substance going with some people that want to know what's going on and get some introspection and some, you know, other perspectives into their situation. And so give me un moment. I gotta hook my phone up to this because I have been out all day and I have not charged it. So one moment. Okay, hopefully that is like all good. And we're gonna get it going. I'm gonna take a little drink first because I just went through a lot trying to set this up and be on time tonight because I haven't been on time. Yosemite Road Rosé is very sweet. That's very good. So let's get started, guys. I'm gonna shuffle my cards and see what we all have for tonight. Okay, so these two just kind of like came on out. We have the World card with the Eight of Wands. So someone, there could be fast communication about an ending that was inevitable. And you know, there's nothing wrong with that because it means that destiny, it was supposed to happen. Let's see, what else are they telling us through the ethers? My skin is just so dry because I just washed it and I should have. Oh my skin is dry. Okay. We have this King of Swords, so we have someone that is very cutting with their words. We could have a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius male who is trying to stake their claim on somebody out there, and I wonder who that is. Let's see what else. The Wheel of Fortune. So we're getting a lot of major arcanas for our collective, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure it's just spirit guides telling us, allow what destiny brings you. Let it just flow, because we're supposed to let ourselves flow with the ebb and flow of life. So that's actually beautiful cards. Just go with the flow, and I'm having to go with the flow as of late, to be quite honest, and it's not as easy as it seems. It really isn't, but it's okay though, because with all things, you just gotta. And someone could also, it could be changes with someone's stability for sure. And some deception that popped out. Yes. I don't know if someone is dealing with somebody who keeps telling people like something completely different from what actually happened in a situation. And apparently there was some kind of I want to say there was it wasn't even a misunderstanding, it was just misunderstandings because of what somebody did, and there wasn't that many people there to witness whatever happened, and so they get to, you know, tell people who weren't actually there what it was, and their version of what it was is what it wasn't. So not sure who that is dealing with this hot Saturday night, that's for sure. That sounds that sounds a little bit unfortunate, because you know, some people just need to embellish themselves, and they need to embellish the situations to make themselves seem super just clear-minded and victorious about everything, right? Because this Six of someone could be talking ish, and it's about a new love. It's about some new beginning somewhere that someone has stumbled upon, and they're hoping to get rid of this Seven of Swords to go to 6, to have some sort of newness after not telling the truth. And so that's actually very unfortunate, but I think karma is coming for this person. There's a lot going on underneath the moon, and yeah, there was just something that there's Six of Swords, and it talks about new love and everything, but someone is hiding this sword behind their back. Like, you can visibly see the 6, but the 7th is tucked away ever so lightly, ever so slight, under the sheer dress and behind a leg, so you can't even see it from the front of the sheer dress if you wanted to, because this person is making sure, like, see it. You could see it a little bit within the light here, but it's right going down her leg, and her dress is sheer, so you can see through it, but you can't see that extra sword that's there. And so that tells me somebody went to great lengths to hide something, and so that's very very non-tasteful, right? Something none of us really want to be dealing with. What else do we have for the rest of our collective tonight on Late Night Hotline Tarot? Okay, so it's been I think this has been something that people have, I think all this lying, it's been a lot of confusion, to be quite honest, because it's been a lot of self-entrapment. And I would say self-entrapment, but it is self-entrapment, but yet is due to another, because of these fallacies that this maybe, possibly, a feminine energy has laid out there, causing maybe even some sadness with another feminine energy. And it could have something to do with a male. I'm getting all sorts of just harsh thought energy. This is a ton of sword energy. Someone could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Yeah. And there could be someone could be like overthinking as well. They're overthinking because of these lies. And someone could be, you know, saying all these different things, but also it's causing some, how do I put it? It's just causing someone to feel a certain way about themselves and what they can do about the situation that's around them. I don't really like that energy at all. And let's see what we can, for some reason the universe is telling me this is meant to happen. Let's see. Okay, so we have the Lovers, right? And seriously, this is a completely different energy from what I was just talking about. And it's the Lovers. Someone could be dealing with a Gemini with heavy water placements, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with a very heavy Gemini placements. And it seems as if this dealing in love, it has something to do with this male, and he is what is crossing the situation. I'm thinking that this person is what will make this union come into effect. It's sort of like a ball being in their court. This person feels like they're ready to embark finally, after maybe some time, which is very interesting. Oh my gosh, wait a minute, no, that's the Two of Cups. Oh yes, of course. So this person, this Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or no, this Gemini or this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, they could have possibly just broken up off of a out of a relationship, and it was kind of like really sudden. They had to make moves quickly for whatever reason, and it might have not even been something that they actually wanted to do. So, and welcome. If you would like to be a part of the talking portion of this late night tarot hotline, there are links in the bottom. You can download Station Head as an app and call into the show and be heard on here as well. Or you can just type your inquiry in the chat box here on YouTube and still get your introspection for your answer. So we were talking about this King of Cups having to make this decision and choosing to actually make this decision in love, but also coming from heartbreak and having to get over that and overcome their fears. Let's see, what else do we have for our collective? This person is super sensual. they want to show you a really good time. They could see that you are accomplished. This is the Knight of Wands. After the long, hard, arduous battle, maybe one more wand could turn it into something a little bit more ugly, but this person is still standing on their 2 feet. There is lots of Aries energy with this. I'm getting Aries with some air placements for sure. There's a lot of air in this reading. Somebody, this may not be for everyone, but someone could have called the police on someone. I don't know why I'm getting that. Someone called the police on an ex-lover. And this could have been an earth sign. A Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah. I'm getting a little bit of Capricorn-y energy from this, or Taurus, but not so much Taurus, even though it could very well be a Taurus for some of you. Let's see, what else do we have on this hot, sizzling Saturday? Do I even know my nights, right? We are dealing with a man, or at least someone in their masculine energy, who is the head of a household, or at least he's desiring to be the head of a household. I don't know. This person could be, his thoughts are on his family. He's not willing to change his ideals on what he's wanting to get through for the season. He's very within his power, and he has some good luck running like from him, and the universe is aligned to making sure that his household is run right. That's what I heard. Let's see if we can clarify. What does this Emperor want? Why are they making themselves so prominent within this reading? It could be an Aries. It's because they want to offer their bit of love or a beginning of love towards someone. They've been filling this cup up for quite some time, and when it comes to it, might be like out of the blue, and it might be something unconventional as far as how this person comes to tell you that they have like some sort of a flame for you, and that they're willing to go the distance. So that's very that's awesome. You could be dealing with a Pisces, or you could be a Pisces or have Pisces in your chart. Let's see what else we got for this love connection. Let's see, I want to make sure that station head is doing good. Yep, we're still rolling. And we got some Red Velvet playing over there. If you know, you know. I love Red Velvet. That's one of my favorite K-pop girl groups. So I had to add some of that in there. This person, they could be feeling like this is the right thing to do. And so does the universe. This is the Judgment card. Every time I see this card in this particular deck, I also think of Virgo. And it's because it seems like if this were some weird optical illusion in the Virgo card in this specific deck, the Virgo would be on the inside looking on the outside in, right? Making sure that judgment's going to happen no matter what. But this, I think this Emperor is going to make sure that everything is right. And the universe is going to assist him in doing that. So, especially when it comes to this this new endeavor of love, because we did get the Two of Cups with the Ace of Cups. So someone is really wanting to give their all to somebody. They're really wanting to understand that person, and they're wanting to build and grow with that person. They're willing to take the time to water the plants and go as far as they can go and yield as much fruit as they can get from this this field that they've planted so carefully. And I think that this was a long time coming. This was seriously a long time coming. And in this, we could have a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo with Cancer placements with this card. Or someone could be a Cancer as well. We do have a lot of water energy in this new spread. What do they want our inquirers to know? That they have their plate pretty full. I have got the Seven of Cups. They had a lot of choices in the past. I don't think they necessarily want you to know, but they want you to know that you came out on top. That you're going to come out on top. And that they want to give you everything that they can, no matter what facet of life it is. No matter if it's like a tower, or if it's other people watching them, if they had, you know, other fun things that necessarily would have nothing to do with you and your relationship, their friends, secrets, their love or hatred for the divine, it doesn't matter. They want to know that they want you to know that they will put you first if you give them the chance. So that is some very lovely energy, and that it might have taken them some time to get decisive on some things. They're saying they have definite hope in this situation. Let's see, what else do we have for our collective? Somebody feels like someone is holding themselves back from actually getting to where they want to go from the situation. And this could be you. You could be feeling like they're you know, they took long enough. And you could also be feeling like I have flipped and flipped with my acrobatic moves to make something shake, to make something move, and nothing has happened. So I need to hold myself back because I'm not yielding any good results. Someone out there could definitely be feeling that, but you won't have to feel like that for long, because I think this person wants to they have the immediate desire to tell you how they feel. And the Judgment, even if this person doesn't come so quickly as what they'd like to tell you how they want it to be and what the future looks like with you, the universe is walking with them hand in hand to make it right. Now, I'm not saying that, let's say, there's some weird, toxic relationship dynamic and that the universe is waiting to make that right. That's not what I'm saying at all. That is so sugary sweet. All right. this is for the people that are in new beginning relationships. The Justice, that's for sure. There's everything is balancing it out, because we did get the Seven of Swords way beforehand, and someone wasn't, you know, being quite honest. And I don't know if this was a friend in the situation that kind of sort of had something to do, maybe somebody that was whispering in their ear, possibly not basically being exactly forthright. Like, they might have even been saying something about you, possibly, if they know you. If they don't know you, then that is not for you. We have a Queen of Swords. So this person is very intelligent. They're very cunning. They know exactly what to say and when to say it. They know all the daunting questions to ask. And sometimes it's not reversed. It's not. But even though the Queen of Swords is very just and very upright, sometimes what she says can be so true that it causes discord within another who is not sure of themselves. So you have a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It doesn't have to be a feminine energy. It could also be a masculine energy who is sort of parading within a feminine energy. And they might be telling this person to give it a halt. Are you sure about this type of deal? Like, it's not necessarily something that's so bad, because that's actually a valid thing to say is, are you sure? Like, is this something that you want to do because you just got out of something? But does this person have a hidden agenda, or do they not? Are they really being a friend? I think that's what this your person might need to take into an account, because it's so easy to listen to our friends, right? It's so easy to take in what they have to say, but you have to be an adult about it, you know. And this is the King of Swords keeps coming straight back out. So I hope that this is not someone who they used to be with. Because it's a ton of air energy, or someone that they were linked up with. They're of like minds. That's very, very, very interesting. And so this energy, this Queen of Swords energy, is more likely to say what's on their mind than this actual King of Swords. Even though they come from the same branch off the same tree, this King of Swords is a little bit less hasty to say whatever is on his mind. His outlook is only slightly darker than this feminine. And there could be lots of banter in between the two, or a lot coming from the Queen, and the King is just kind of like, okay, sure, type of energy. Let's see, what else do we have for our sultry collective here on YouTube and Station Head. We might start asking some more risque questions in a bit when regarding this new love, right? Maybe I should have put this 18 plus. I'm not sure. Let's see, what else do we have for these two very analytical signs who are going back and forth about a love. This could even be, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. So we have the Empress. It's Lots of femininity going on in here. Someone is so gorgeous and so beautiful and fruitful. And this person should be very careful about becoming pregnant if they are already not a mother. This person could be very health conscious, but they could also have their streaks of like eating junk food or just like stuff that's not supposed to be junk, but is low-key kind of junk food, but they're eating it anyway. Yeah. This person is possibly, they have aspects of Taurus and or Leo in their chart. I'm also getting a bit of Pisces still, some. And someone can have the number 3 or 2 in their age. I don't know if these two people, if they were arguing about an empress or arguing about this woman becoming an empress, standing in her power, possibly becoming a mother, or if these two broke up and now these two want to be together. It's very, very interesting because I don't necessarily believe that this is the same woman, because one is a little bit more in tune with their feminine side. Very interesting. Yeah, between these two, lots of arguments. Someone has a little bit of defensiveness going on. They don't necessarily they might feel like it's an overgrowth of strength on one part and not the other, and so it's causing a little bit of conflict. Let's see what else. A little bit of heartbreak and release. And there we go with that dastardly 9 of Wands again. It's absolutely fine to feel as if you have accomplished something, but not at the point of causing a tower. And so I dropped some. Very interesting. Okay. Let's see what else do we have for our collective when it comes to bedroom, right? What are they thinking when it comes to sleeping with the next person? What are they thinking when it comes to actually getting to that point? Oh, well, there is somebody out there that feels like they are going to get some sort of stability if they sleep with a certain someone. They think that they will have all their ducks in a row. I am not with the treachery right now. I'm telling you, I'm not. And they're waiting for the best to come. They think that this will be, I think whoever this is, they've been waiting for quite some time to sleep with this person. They've been, I'll say that their mouth has been watering for this person. And they wait for the day, the absolute day, where someone can actually make their dreams come true. And I think the rest of you can actually fill in the blank when it comes to that. They believe that it's destiny, that either you or they should be sleeping together. And they kind of feel like the longer they go without sleeping with you, it just causes them stress. So do you have that healing thing? Do you have that that one thing that kind of makes them go round and everything else go bump in the night? Because that's how they feel. They don't want to be I don't think they want to be away for that long from you. They want oh, I didn't notice that. It looks so different in blue light when it's like when you're not with them, or when you're with them, it is the Three of Pentacles. It's fun times, it's happiness, is something that they want to get on with. But when you're without, it just feels like they're juggling their emotions with just Two of Pentacles, and there's one right there. It's just this blue light is doing this like weird optical illusion on this card, and that's kind of funny because it's so much easier to see in different light. Yeah, they have sex and love and tenderness on their mind. You could be dealing with this has a heavy Cancer. I feel Cancer and Gemini. And they want to drink from the same cup as you, and they want to drink out of your cup. Now you can take that as how you will, right? They view you as, if this is a male looking at a feminine, he looks at her so beautifully. He looks at her like she is just the pinnacle of like femininity, because the Queen of Pentacles, it's so weird how it shows this. It looks nothing like this in regular light, but they see that you hold the golden cup, which is awesome. They're just wanting to do this, I guess, before someone says something or something like that. Like they have this tower of impending doom. For somebody, they feel like if they come towards you, it's gonna be like something like that takes someone else off. There could be even more communication coming, and this might be said during the daytime with the Eight of Wands. And this communication might bring some just a little bit of burden. I don't see it being something that you necessarily couldn't just like immediately get rid of, or just someone saying something that would kind of like take you off for a second. But I see this person brushing it off and going within themselves. And if it's someone that might be like around this masculine things, like whatever, because they feel like they, want to just say it, I see you like being a little bit more cool on them. And this story is not for everybody. This is for maybe one or two people in particular. They feel like someone, it's like when someone says something and then you feel like, oh, what are you trying to do? I see you laughing it off. Like, what are you trying to do? Hold like a knife to my hair? Are you gonna cut my hair off or something? Or a knife to my throat? Like, what do I care? Like, that it's so strange. And it could be about a new beginning. It could be about something tangible that you can have and that everybody can see. And I'm starting to feel like it's this new relationship, and that this that you feel like you kind of have to be a little defensive because someone wants to put their unwanted 2 cents in your new relationship, or something that you want to obtain. And I think if a masculine is having to be a little bit defensive, he's not gonna like feeling defensive about his choice, his new beginning, and his choice in love. And it could be someone that's trying to insert themselves with the Three of Cups. This is the Three of Cups. There's the third cup right there. In this situation, and it's causing this outside person to be like, oh, well, woe is me. Who cares? Like, if you had a chance, you had your chance. You could have said something, right? If you wanted, like, you know, Beyonce, everybody, you know, you already know what I'm going to say. If you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you liked it, then you should have said something when you had the chance. But now that chance is gone, and now this person is wanting to give this new love to somebody else, you know, keep your indecisiveness to yourself. Stop planting seeds of doubt and wanting someone else to be in two minds about a situation. Like, it makes no sense. Like, you're doing nothing. I hate that energy. You're doing nothing but causing just havoc. For what? For what? Like, leave the Empress alone. And their new new endeavors that this King of Swords wants to bring. But like, I don't pity this King of Swords, because I think he's a very, very smart, and he's actually holding his tongue as best as he can, because he's trying to make everyone happy, because this is actually, I feel like, a good person. I don't get any bad cards from this King of Swords or this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius male. However, the female that he was talking with, possibly, she is kind of opposed. Yeah. Hi, Morgan. I hope you're doing well tonight. Yeah. This, she could be possibly opposed to this new beginning that he wants to take. It's kind of crazy. She's thinking about his situation a little too much. And she sees what he's into, and she doesn't see that this Princess of Pentacles, like, this Princess of Pentacles is actually the Empress. Like, she is just downplaying this this lovely energy, to be quite honest, because this this Princess of Pentacles, I feel like she has, like, he has, like, this desire for her, right? And it looks real young. It looks real, just very, very very, very new, something that doesn't have a lot of substance. But this is how that other energy looks toward her. But he doesn't see her that way. He sees her as the Empress. So you got the Temperance and the Star. So are you in? Oh, absolutely. You are so thank you. I want it to be peaceful, because I need some peace in my life, to be quite honest. So this is probably my most peaceful time in the day. And I am doing little personal readings for you guys. So if you would like to ask some questions, go right ahead. That's what we're here for. We're here for introspection on this night. So ask away. You Oh, Sushi. Hey, girl. How you doing? You just woke up? I didn't take a nap today because, girl, like, I literally, like, I was out for the count yesterday. I woke up like 30 minutes to an hour late. I was like, oh, crap. I forgot. But yeah, like, I was just donezo. But yes, Morgan, you can go ahead and ask anything you'd like to ask, and I will do my best to make sense of it within the cards. We're talking in the collective. In the collective, there is like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's both a matching king and queen, and they both have they were in some sort of relationship or situationship, and she is like talking his ear off about not going towards something new that he wants to go towards. And she's opposed to him having this new beginning. And he keeps looking back at her, you know. Thank you. Yes, I call this, I have like light pre-settings on my lamps or my bulbs, and this one is Fleur du Mal. It's a very, very dark blue. And if you guys ever read the book Fleur du Mal or Fleurs du Mal by I know I didn't just forget it. He better be looking. He was looking back at her like, I'm looking, you know, like at this new thing, but this thing right here keeps like, shut up. Yes, we can definitely go ahead, ask away. You're completely free. Just like Sushi said a couple of lives ago, this is a safe zone for everyone. There is no judgment. It's only introspection and us looking at reality. Let's gonna shuffle these a little bit more. But the flowers of evil, that is the color for tonight. And if you guys are into anime, watching the Flowers of Evil, that kind of like changed my perception like years ago about a lot of stuff. I don't know why it hit so hard, but yeah. That was gonna be the name of this channel, but like a lingerie brand stole the name, which I ain't mad because their lingerie is beautiful, but you know. And yeah, just curious to know the purpose of his presence in my life. Let's see, what is the purpose of the presence in his life? The Death card almost came out, so okay. Let's see. Let's I'm gonna clarify this because it's saying that it's the Seven of Wands. So either if you know this person or not, and if you've had turmoil with them, it's defense. It's to be able to strengthen your defenses to go on to something else. Or this person is to give you hope as well. Because one person against 6 other people, it's hard. And so you got to have hope. So, you know, let's see what else can we get from that to clarify. Can we clarify the Seven of Wands? Okay. This person is, okay, this makes a lot of sense. This person is either a Leo, or they're another fire sign, Sagittarius or Aries. This person is in your life to promote happiness and peace. Now, they have the opportunity to do that for you. Whether they do it or not is completely up to them, but that is what their purpose is supposed to be. Is either to help you get stronger for the next. He forces you to stand your ground, not in a toxic, and he likes to banter, so it really does make you stand in your confidence. Yes, this person is, I'm getting that all this, it's hope, and they want, this person has to be tough to handle all of this going on down here. And so I feel like he has 2 different arenas. He's supposed to bring happiness, but he's also supposed to make you strong as well. So, and if at all he has ever not made you happy, started to make you cry, started to do anything horrible towards you, that's your time to cut the plug. Be like, you have done what you were supposed to do. Now it's time for you and I to move on. But if he's doing what he's supposed to do, you know it. I think that's good. This person is supposed to bring peace and happiness towards you. I don't have any more questions. I think that's awesome that you have someone to help you just be a little bit more sturdy on your feet, you know? That's awesome. Wait, I swear, like, yeah, like that's so awesome. But there is some King of Swords that has, I'm just gonna say it, this person is watching heavily. It's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. He has come out so many times. I don't know how many times that I have to like shuffle this deck. He makes himself known, and I know it's not in my energy because I'm not dealing with nobody right now. Nobody. So like, gotcha, that makes sense. Are you also able to look into things he would maybe want to say if he was free to be open? Yeah, we can that can change at any moment, but of course, like we can let's say like what we're, sometimes you have to reword it a little bit to like get a correct answer, because some questions are very open-ended, so it can just like change. So like let me make sure. So he is not free to be open towards you, right? Like as in a relationship. We can see what he wants to say, what he would say towards you. Let's see. If, let's say he wanted to take you out on a date or something, or he wanted to just have a one-on-one conversation with you, what would he say? What would Jake say to Morgan? Okay. Oh, this is sweet. Oh my God. Basically, he doesn't have your message. No, he has some sort of message for her, and it's actually like he would just blurt out that you are gorgeous. I don't know if he's in another situation and he feels like he just can't, like it would be everything that was wrong against his current relationship to say this, but he would blurt it out the first chance he got if, you know, if you guys were in a situation where you were alone and he wouldn't get, and he knew you wouldn't get in trouble, he would tell you that he thinks that you're sexy and that you're very he thinks of you as a vivacious person, almost very very feminine, very sweet almost. And what's so crazy is that normally if you were to look at a woman, like by, let's say by America's standards, I'll say that by America's standards, if you don't look like you're just 5'11" something and just absolutely thin and gorgeous, like he looks at the finer things. Like let's say you might put something in your hair, or you wear your hair like a certain way, or if you embellish yourself in any sort of way, he notices that. Like let's say you put like some clip in your hair or something, he would be like, that's so cute, like that makes you look even cute. Like it's almost fangirling, like it's really cute. He is single, but because we are always seeing each other in group environments in college, it's not entirely appropriate. Oh, I see. That's why this almost seems like a blurting out of of a deal. Because you get the Eight of Wands, you get this like super, super fast communication about like happiness. And he like, I don't know if you've ever worn a skirt at any point in time, might like that a lot. If you've ever worn a skirt in front of him, like if you ever caught him like, if you ever caught him looking at like a certain part of your body, it had something to do with what you were wearing. We are constantly doing teamwork, and he usually knows deep in projects for context. He just makes me feel so confused, his intentions, because he sends signals but nothing direct. Yeah, guys are like that. They never really like, unless you're just dealing with somebody that's like an absolute player and they're like just so used to wooing women, it costs them nothing to say it out of their mind. You know, they'll be like, "Ooh, hey baby, hubba hubba," all this other crap. But like, I feel like he feels like he wants to say it really quick, and I don't know if everybody can hear it or not, or that's what it's giving. Yeah, that's cute. That's so cute. Let's see. Let's see what else other messages that he has for Morgan. Is he an air sign by any chance? Because I don't know why that keeps pulling out, unless that's Sushi's situation. Because let's see. Oh, I'm always dropping stuff. Okay. Yep, this is Sushi all day. We got this intelligent Queen of Swords who is telling it what it is and what it ain't. Let's see, the Justice. I don't know if he kind of feels like, you know how like some people, they feel like if they, some people are so shy where they kind of feel like if they say something, it might not, they don't want to ruffle any feathers of anyone else, so they feel like the best thing to do is just to do what is proper for the moment. I got the Justice card. So that's a major arcana there. Let's see. So he could do things very by the book too. And he could possibly be a Libra or have a lot of Libra in his chart. Let's see. Making sure I'm not. You have no clue. But yeah. I thought that was so cute because I was noticing the clothes that was on the Queen of Wands when looking through his eyes, and there is something that you wore that he absolutely loved, but it might have been creepy for him to say, or it like he might have felt like a creep or something if he said it. But if he were to say something direct, he may be worried it would ruin the remaining classes if I reject it. Yeah, that's what it feels like a little bit. He could possibly be like not really, he's fiddling with the idea of wanting to say something and wanting not to say something. So you do got that Two of Minds, Two Swords type of deal going on. And it might be causing a little bit of overthinking. And it also speaks of other difficulties that he might be going through if he were to come towards you. He might see you hard at work. That's when he notices the most, and that he thinks that your endeavor, he could see you kind of working toward, I don't know if this is kind of like a bothering energy, like I feel like I'm going to bother her. So you're right, you are completely right. As the Eight of Pentacles is like working towards something. And he might be working himself up to come talk to you. It's this two minds in between working towards something and walking away from it. And so he's kind of like in that limbo. So I kind of feel like if he were to ever talk to you about how sexy he thinks you are, and if he would kind of like, I feel like he kind of worries about in the way that he would do it too. That's coming out again. Because you might give off this single energy. That's Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah. I think he's worried about what you'd say. And he doesn't want to come off as a creeper. Like, type of. Let's see. Both of us are pretty young. Okay. Let's see. Will he ever make himself known to Morgan, or should Morgan do something that can trigger him to come forward? For an example, talk to another guy. Ooh, I'd be careful doing that, because most guys will never tell you, even though you might, you know, get a guy that doesn't mind it. But if someone has a crush on you, you should never try to make them jealous, because ego. And the most men that I've known have a pretty big ego, even if they're not really talking about their ego. Sometimes you can just see it on people. And I think he is definitely weighing out his options, and I'm not meaning like other girls. He's really trying to figure out like what can I do? How can I say whatever I need to say? And so he might not be trying to bother himself too much about it. Let's see what you can do to kind of inspire him to the Lovers. I swear, y'all are all love bugs. Y'all have all this love going on around you. It's just, you guys gotta talk about it. The Gemini. If there is a Gemini in this situation, this person should take charge, because it would be in their favor if they were to go and say something. Gemini. Let's see what else. What should she do? They're trying to say talk it out or give it the offer yourself if you really want it. She's a Gemini. Oh, so you should say something, and you should offer that pentacle with the Ace of Pentacles. You should offer that new tangible beginning. Flirt back. That's what they're saying on the other side. Flirt back. If you ever notice when he's saying something, you said that he gave you like a little something to chew on. We'll give him a whole burger to chew on after that, and then he'll get the picture, and then maybe that will inspire him to, you know, say something and actually, like, because I think he's just wanting to know if you would be interested, and that's what most guys want. They want to know if you're gonna be, you know, if you're gonna bite, you know, because it's easy to like look weird out here, and no one wants to look, you know, crazy and like they're, you know, love sick just because they showed interest in someone. And yeah, they said bite back. You're a Gemini. Yes. It talks about it talks about lots of options happening, right? It talks about how okay, so I think he has hope, but it hasn't turned into something that that elicits a initiation of talking to you. If it's just his personality versus a genuine interest in me, Then you get mine, who knows I'm interested but is self-sabotaging. I'm just going to chill. Like, you know, did you tell him, Sushi, that you were interested? Oh my god, I need updates. I need to know. I am totally invested in this now. Did you talk to him? But yeah, Morgan, like, let's see, his personality versus genuine. Okay, so let's try to figure out his personality, because he could have some options too, which is also something that's a little, you know, kind of fog in the mirror a little bit. Oh, Princess of Wands. Okay, so someone could be scoping out the competition. They could also be scoping out their interests. Whoever this is, they've been watching. They've been watching. We both do. Yeah. I think he knows something, or someone told him, but I said nothing. See, I told you yesterday, somebody saw something, somebody said something, because you could probably be looking at like some like cute like little winky faces from somewhere in a little bit, if you haven't already. I think y'all been playing footsie underneath the table, but that's just me. Y'all gonna be playing footsie under the table in a second. And then nobody knew when it happened. No one knows. Ooh, oh, I'm always like dropping this everywhere. 3 of Cups. Okay, so hopefully, Morgan, this guy isn't okay. Normally when it's like 3 of Cups, I would be like, okay, so this person is like a real hoot, a real fun time to have, to be around. But he was pulling out the 7 of Cups, and so I think this person does have maybe an option or two elsewhere. I don't see it being a whole lot, but enough to be like, okay. But I don't think that should be anything to worry you. I think as long as you pursue your conquest, it's fine. I think you should just flirt back, and the tables will probably turn. Ask, why is he interested in Morgan? Let's find out what is his genuine interest in Morgan. Does he have a genuine interest in Morgan? That is a really good question. Does he have a genuine interest? Okay, I'm gonna see if something like that comes out again, then I'll take it and then we'll clarify, because I think so. You got the World. And so it seems as if it's something looming over the situation that could definitely spark off something that that's really good for the soul, that's good for the mind, you know. Let's see what else. What is his intentions? Does he have? I think for one, this is another person that is looking. You got the Tower, and you got the Princess of Pentacles with the World. So I kind of feel like, you know how like you talk about you don't want to focus on the bad. I think this person has been through some things, and they have had some sort of recent shakeup that has kind of like permanently viewed their way of They had some shakeup that permanently viewed their way of how like relationships go. And so I would be a little careful with pursuing this person. Just a little bit. Because it's showing that their desire for you, it could possibly have some consequences. I need to clarify these. You have the Page, even though it shows as the Princess, you have the World and the Tower. So I don't know why they're saying this would I think after a shakeup, he might have just got out of something with someone too, or he was dealing with somebody that could have been it's talking about a situation. Sometimes you can ask stuff and they'll start talking about something completely different. Yeah, we want to see you win, Morgan. I got 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I don't know if he's been worrying about his stability, or like whether he can carry on how he's been carrying on, because somebody kind of like he just got out of something, or he stopped dealing with somebody, you know. Let's see. The ironic thing is that I don't have any intention to pursue something with him. It's more of the strange need in my mind to understand why this is happening and why he became such a main character in my life. Like he just showed up and became so prevalent. So like, has he been like more of a friend to you, you know? Because it shows like as the World, it means it's destiny for that person to be there. They are there for a reason. That's for sure. And I feel like they watch this sweet, they want to see where it goes. Because you got the Princess of Swords, which is like the Page of Swords. And then you got the Princess of Cups with a 9 of Cups. But it doesn't really go if you got the 7 of Swords that keeps popping out as well. Like, they watch it. And I think that they've been, they might be dilly-dallying with a couple of people. And these people might not really mean anything towards them, and so like it leads to this mindset like, oh, it's okay, like they're not going to be around forever type of thing. You know, like situationships. So he's been dealing with some situationships possibly, and it might be some things that these people, like, no one hardly knows about. Like maybe his friends know, but, or like people that is like just close to him kind of knows a little bit. But what twisted things when he started to make more eye contact with me and make statements that could be construed as flirty. I hate surprises too, Sushi. Like, I'm not for it. So I started to wonder, oh wait, does he like me? Pretty much, yeah. But like, it's up to you to figure out, you know, if that's something you want to pursue. But you said you don't want to pursue that, because I think he's been dilly-dallying with some situations that are less than worthy, but like it shows a great interest, and it could possibly go somewhere as long as nobody lies, because you got some deception there. I hope he's not dealing with somebody else and then like kind of flirting with you, or like hoping that, you know, you'll flirt back and it not really go anywhere, because I'm not getting the Knight of Wands energy, which doesn't make me feel like he's intentionally doing these things. I just think it's something that he fell into on the outside, like digging in his like personal life at least. I don't think he, and they, you know, they never do. I don't think anybody really means. So you should get out of my reading. Look at this. 6 of Wands with the 7 of Swords. So I kind of feel like they think that there's fun times to be had there, but if they were to begin something, I would go slow, because it's showing that there's some things going on in the background. But for the people that are like kind of like coming up over the hill, it's showing you one thing, but there are all these casualties in the back. And 2, that you're still talking, maybe like kind of flirting with, talking to, in their energy, exchanging looks with. Hell, you could even be one of these people not aware of the ones back here. It's safe. I think it's okay to, it's safe for you to have fun, but if he is, let me see, because I don't even want to say that, because when I get the 7 of Swords, like that is just another animal, because it could be anything. It could be a little white lie that turns into a big lie. It could be a whole lot of deception. Like, let's see. What is Jake's deception? If there is any, Spirit, what is his? Okay. I don't know if he plans to go somewhere and he's not really being... No, you're fine, Sushi. You know I don't care. I don't care. Well, I can't leave it regardless because of universe. But what do you mean, like, leave it regardless because of universe? Like, you can't, like... Is it safe for her to just have fun? Let's see. Can you, because you'll see him twice a week until May. Okay. See, that's kind of what I was going towards. I didn't even see that. And I was beginning to talk about how I don't know if he's going somewhere, if he's traveling somewhere, because the 2 of Wands means like a long road. It means new travel. It means new plans. It means something completely different. And so I don't know if he's been weighing out his options. Knight of Wands with the King of Cups and the 2 of Wands. So, lover boy. Very fiery and vivacious. Very charismatic. Has either has been given a lot of love or has a lot of love to give. Very, very nice person. It's a very nice person to be around, but for whatever reason, this is like new plans, new travel. So I don't know if he's trying to go somewhere. Let's see. It as a situation with him, we have, you know, yeah. Is it safe for her just to have, let's see if there's any bad karma tied to him, because that's actually the best question. Yeah, he's very, he's on the winning team, that's for sure, but like I don't know if he's in this energy where he's not taking a lot seriously. Even like he might be like trying to test the waters, because that was a little okay. As with the deck, it might be a little bit abruptness. Yeah, we don't want you to be racking up no karma from somebody who really is just in just to have like a little fun time, you know, unless you know how to banish it away or do, you know, that sort of thing. Okay, they're giving me little interludes. You might be burdened by this person. If they might, I had peeked the 10 of Wands. Yeah, he is. You are here at 1 a.m. Yes, girl. Are you on East Coast time now? Because it's like midnight 23 here. It's not like it. This. What is this? Okay, so the 4 of Cups It's trying to say that he'll actually, it might seem like it's a good thing, and it'll feel so right in the beginning. And it's one of those things where, this person strikes me as somebody that might be, they might be bored from time to time, or they might get bored and they might disconnect from people every now and then, or when they feel like the thrill is gone type of energy. Because that Four of Cups energy is a biatch sometimes. Like it's okay to focus on one thing and like just be like, okay, I got all this stuff here and like I'm not really worried about it type energy. I feel like he is giving this, like he has the capacity within his heart to do it. It's just a matter if he will do right, if he will be, because, you know, as females, we have this a very, very different idea of what a relationship should be like. And there's this ongoing argument out there with polyamory and monogamy and talking to different people. And, you know, and I think it has something to do with that. And he feels it's looking like if you're not going to be in one place for very long. Let's see. This is the second time this came out when I was talking about are you going to rack up karma because of him? You might. If it gets too deep, yes. Let's see. Are they compatible, or is Morgan there to teach him something? Oh yeah, that's a good question. Will we be having a meeting and dinner on Monday with others as well? Can you look into that? Okay, like if he'll go, do you want to know if he's gonna go, or if you're or how is it gonna go? Yeah, like he's got some stuff going on in the background, and he seems like he's somebody that normally like somebody would swoon over. Let's see. Tower. So if you're trying to just get some for the weekend, it might be great. It might be fantabulous. But if you're reaching for his heart, I'm not sure if it'll go where you need it to go right now. Because he might, I don't want you to like get into some sexual contact with him and then him get bored just because he looks like the King of Cups at first. I will never tell someone not to mess with someone that, you know, they're interested in. But at the same time, like it's like these cards is just like, okay, like you're a great guy and all, but like with the baggage, I don't know. And let's see if he is. He doesn't make it easy for you. That sucks. Let's see, how will it go Monday for your dinner or meeting? How will it go Monday for Morgan's meeting with the crew? How will it go? I think it will go well. You have the Ten of Cups. You have the Ten of Cups, so I think that will it'll be a fun time. It'll be and hopefully not too emotional, but it'll be a good time. As long as one, two, three, I don't know if you're meeting with a group, but if you're meeting with a group, as long as 3 people don't show their ass for whatever reason, it'll go good. Yeah, as long as 3 people don't 1, 2, 3, yeah, 3, something like that. Yeah, if no one's being, yeah. Do you think he will use it as an opportunity to get closer with me, or will it just stay the same between us? Let's see. Will it stay the same, or will he use this dinner as an opportunity to get closer to Morgan? Let's see. The Queen of Wands tried to pop out, and so normally that's Mrs. Steal Your Man type of energy, so you might be stealing somebody's affections that night if somebody else is wanting affections. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Knight and the Queen of Pentacles that popped out together. It looks like, okay, it looks like this person is going to try to like throw something out there, and it might flop. And the reason why is because the Knight of Pentacles, he is not the Knight of Wands whatsoever. I don't know if he's just having a flat night, but however, the Queen of Pentacles is absolutely feminine and beautiful, and everyone notices. She's very sure of herself. She's very poised. And then you have this Knight of Pentacles walking up to this Queen talking about, yeah, so like the twinkly lights underneath the, you know, gondola or whatever makes your hair, you know, look like rust and not copper. And he thinks it's cute, and you're just like, what? Like, what did you just say? It's giving that. And so I think he's going to say something, and you might not be there. You might not be all the way there for it. You might be like, oh, thanks, and okay. I'm not trying to laugh. I'm sorry. I just see this like, okay. Yeah, he's gonna he might say something, and it might lead to him not saying nothing else that pertains in that area for the rest of the night. Maybe. Because the Knight of Pentacles does not move. Yeah. It doesn't even, it looks like you look so gorgeous here. And he's just standing there like, yeah, like I got it going on too. And you're just like, okay. Okay, I'm glad. I laugh a lot. I have like horrible involuntary laughing responses because, yeah, PTSD. But yeah, yeah, I'm working through that though. But yeah, he, like, if you don't reply or you don't reciprocate, he might pull back after this if you don't like kind of, you know, go with it, even though it's kind of half-assed if you ask me. The offer, like, he's not putting any stank on it, like, you like putting all that extra razzle dazzle on like flirting. And it might be because he's done it so much with you, and he's not even sure if you will reciprocate, even though he's steady looking at you. He's like looking very, very intently at her. And it's quite sad, really. It really is. He could have, someone could have Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo in their Mercury, or their Saturn. Yeah. Like, I don't see you being like I just see you looking like very, very put together. And maybe him not so much for the occasion. And that could speak to the whole like deal for whatever reason. I don't know what this meeting is about, but I don't know if he is very prepared for it. You're just going to post? What's that? So, listen. But I do think he will. And I don't know why he's off. The game is like a little off. And he might be offering something or help with something, or you know, and it might feel like he is flirting with you. It might not be something that's like so outright flirtatious either, but you will be able to see right through it. How would he react if he found out my feelings? And is he watching me closely? Laser vision. Why should I continue? Why should I consider being with him if the opportunity arises? Yeah. You can't lie about the burning thoughts that are on the inside. Now, let's see, how does he when it comes to eye contact, how does he feel when you exchange eye contact with him? Let's see. How does he feel when you exchange ooh, that wanted to. I think you give him anxiety in some, like, I don't know why you give him anxiety, and I think it's because like you I'm so sorry, but when I was looking, it's not. Oh, that's a different card. It was the Ten of Wands, and the reason why is because he feels like you're not speaking, you're not like reciprocating. He feels like you know what he's up to, and that you're just someone, like, when you look at him, like, you're seeing right through him, and so it causes a little bit of anxiety because you had pulled the it like flipped back in the deck, but I'm taking that as an energy because it was the High Priestess and the Ten of Wands. So even in it, you make him a little nervous. So like when he talks to you or when he's like flirting, it's like extra strong, and it gets stronger and stronger because he's not getting any reciprocation from you. And so it's kind of almost like a nervous tick, almost. Almost fine line. Say, oh. Coloring. See, Sushi, is this for your P? Is that for him? Why would you, or is this for Morgan's Jake? I like to be feminine sometimes. For example, handcuffs, hot wax was. See, I knew it. I knew it. I knew you was one of those because I can be one of those. I can be one of those as well. So yes, yes. No, Morgan, you're fine. Ask away. That is what this live is for. Let's see. I'm waiting. I'm just going to feel my feelings, and if my feelings disappear before he makes a move, so be it. Oh, Sushi. Do you feel like you want him to you would rather him come and talk to you first instead of you like initiating. Because I know you flirted back, Sushi. Ain't you flirt back? Then I understand because, ooh, King of Wands energy. So someone might be taking a stand soon, and they might be landing on pretty thick. You might, whoever is this Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, could masculine energy. Yeah, this person has like a really high standards, and I think they prize themselves on how well they have sex in the past and what people have taught them about their sexual abilities. This person is very open when it comes to releasing their, I'm not sure who this is, quite honestly. It just kind of like came out. Somebody is very, very, his shorts are kind of like see-through, and so someone is very, very open and freewheeling and dealing when it comes to other penis. Yes, I said it on YouTube. They're gonna demonetize the hell out of this video, but yes, it's true. It's so true. This person is very proud of their eggplant, and they want to give it off to this person. I need to see who this is. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, there goes that King of Cups again. So somebody wants to lay it on pretty. I know YouTube can rise, but you know they're just like roaches. They live off dirt and they never die. Like even after the world ends, it's just YouTube gonna be there blocking bitches all day long. But we got this King of Cups. So when I don't even know who is this. Sushi, this might be your situation, even though I'm the King of Cups did pop out for you, Morgan, as well. These men, it's just so many men right here. You have this Knight of Pentacles and this King of Cups and this King of Wands. And like I just feel like it's getting really hot outside and everybody wants to unzip their pants. I just feel like that's what's happening as we speak. Like, yeah. You don't trust King of Wands energy, to be honest. Normally I wouldn't either. Sometimes it can show, like when these two are together, the King of Cups, it can just show that someone is a very charismatic and they're willing to go through very, very deep depths to show their affections. And the King of Wands energy, it can be very, very strong. Very strong. And I think this person, they might even feel like this Knight of Pentacles, like things are just not moving as fast as they want it to move. But when they start talking, they turn into this King of Wands. Yeah. Maybe get some clarifier cards to see who it's for. Yes, we can see. King of Cups can rest it given a past person. I died. Yeah, let's see who is this King of Wands person that is wanting to show somebody their wang. Basically, they wanted to get it on, and that's the main Three of Pentacles energy. So whoever this is, they could whoever this is a real hoot. They're very fun. They're the ones that is cracking the jokes all the time in their group of friends. They could possibly be at the top of their class, or one of the tops of their class. Sushi, I'm starting to think that this is your, oh, come on now. Don't just run away from me. Okay. We got the devil. So somebody has a Capricorn. Somebody feels like they, that as long as they sex somebody, so it just keeps talking about how they plan once they get the opportunity, they're going to sex someone so damn good, and it's going to feel very, very addictive. It's gonna feel like straight up excess. It's gonna feel so wrong that it's actually kind of right. And Sushi, this might be you. I'm thinking it's you. This is you. Oh, ain't no see no evil, hear no evil stuff now. Like, you see, you've been flirting. You've been flouncing your skirts and batting your eyelashes and playing footsie under the table. And if you do it for long enough, this King of Wands is going to show you like what it really is. Let's see, what else do we have for Morgan? Okay. Okay, so don't feel any sort of defeat when it comes to this. Don't feel like this person isn't gonna that they just like outright like don't mean you well. Don't feel like this person is literally trying to be sneaky towards you. They're not. And it kind of sucks when saying this, because even though I did get the Seven of Swords, because the road to hell is paved in very good intentions, but there could be someone feeling like they can't win with this. And so if you do not flirt back, they'll probably end up feeling like this too, which is fine, because like, you know, if you don't show any stability, or like you're not trying to have a conversation, like an adult conversation about it, and you're just trying to have fun, and I'm not trying to have fun, then that's just what it is, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know? Oh my God, you're talking about the shirt guy in my lecture class? Who's in your lecture class? Yeah, somebody was, they're ready to go, like ready to go. Like, if you ever, I don't know, what was that one movie with Kevin Hart? It was about somebody getting married or something, and him breaking up, and he's no longer gonna get married to his girl. He's giving me that one thing where he's like, yeah, I ain't got no draws, I got a pocket full of ones, and I'm ready to go to the strip club. Like, that's what it's giving. It is giving that, and that's hilarious to me. And so like, they're ready to have fun, baby. Yeah, like, I think this person has a lot of they have options, and they have some stuff that they've been dealing with, and it might not even be something that's it's not something that has been like long term. They've been dealing with situationships. Let's see, what else should Morgan know about Jake? Yeah, he does think you're gorgeous, and yeah, it just keeps saying like he's very sexually attracted towards you. And I'm starting to think that if he's been like looking at you, and you kind of like catch him like looking at you any sort of way, it's giving like he has a type, like you might be his type, and that's what's sparking this, because the Empress, it just keeps popping up, it keeps popping up, and like he's it's almost to the point where it's like obsession with how you look. I think he has pretty much figured out that you are single and you look good. But it just keeps on with the Seven of Swords with this guy. Every time we talk about him, he is like there's something in the background that he might not be willing to talk about. Or he's not going to just upfront tell you. Which, you know, you could take that for what you will, because there are some things about ourselves that we don't always let our cohorts know. There are 3 guys I'm obviously interested in. P. Please pull cards on short guy, S guy, and P guy to find out the energy they all live will say forever. Sushi! At this point. You've been, so you like got the whole class like looking at you. Yeah, like he wants to see if you'll bite. That's for sure, Morgan. Like, that's why he's been so subtle this whole time. You got this. And so they know that they would be able to have fun with you. But like, it's kind of like some of that, it's a little bit of that in and out energy, like where he's ready to, and this is for Morgan, he's ready to kind of like dip in and out, even though he understands that you have some sort of, you have a wall up toward him. And he might even be getting the vibes that you do not really trust him. Because, like, she's behind all these bars and he's just staring at her while she might be staring at him. You're doing 2 qualifications at the moment. And so you're, like, meeting these guys that... Yes. Please bring updates. Because we need to know. And Sushi, I definitely want to know about your situation. Just, y'all love lives are just so interesting. And it might be fated that someone might be getting with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It's something that somebody really wants. And it could be this Knight of Wands. Yes, this Knight of Wands is ready to have fun. But please be careful if you are going to be sleeping with this person, because this person may have their hand in some other cups, or at least a cup that could lead to a tower. And I'm not seeing... okay. Somebody is talking to a, like a little, earth sign, because this person did pop out earlier, and it talks about juggling. I don't know if that's a new energy or just somebody kind of like, and this person is not something that they're, someone that they would normally be, like I'm getting like they're not claiming them. They're not going to claim them because for whatever reason they don't feel like they go together, or like people would look at them kind of weird. Like they're not supposed to be together, and it was something that was on the low, or there is some young earth sign in the background. He's used to everybody flocking to him, and I'm just not falling into it that way. Yeah, because like on Monday it kind of feels like it's gonna be like kind of like a strictly business type of thing, but there might be something that's said that can be thought of as like a innuendo to something else. I like P. It's not about big D energy, but I like their personality. Besides, he isn't my typical type. I don't want big D. Then what, you know? Like, I think it's very healthy. It's very healthy to go on these dates and to get to know these people, but they kind of have to be willing to get on your level and not be with the F crap, like not be wanting, it's like to have this other stuff going on in the background, and then once that person finds out, it like leads to this like weird awkward tower moment, and the next thing you know, you're sitting next to this person for the next 6 weeks or something like that. Like, it's crap. Like, it's not cool. But I think that this person is very, very, very interested. And, you know, who's to say? It could happen, but if you sit next to someone or the person that you like is showing interest to you, and it's like giving you weird vibes, just know. Like, if they're coming off weird or like their energy is off, you'll be able to tell for sure. That's when it's a no. Yeah. Someone really likes you. And this is from Morgan. Someone really likes you. We got King of Cups here. Someone does hold a torch for someone. But you can hold a torch all day. Well, let's clarify that. Let's see. This is somebody that that someone has had really, really good times with, because you got the Six of Cups energy. And I think that's how he was feeling. He didn't want to make it really awkward, because that Knight of Pentacles energy was just like, it was giving stiff, like just stiffness, and not really it just wasn't giving originality, and it was very slow. You throw a plot twist. I was able to say, can you hold a touch all day? But you gotta come if the wood works. There was somebody acting as if they were does that mean anything to you as far as that earth sign guy? Because that came out when I was asking about how Monday would go, and if he would kind of like act a certain way towards her, or like if he would like flirt or like make a pass or something. And it was giving like something flat. So that could have been an energy that he was inside of, but not necessarily himself. No, not you. That was for how he would come on towards you. That's what it was giving. Don't let him tell you that you're dead. Oh my gosh, why do you say that? No, you just want to soften me up because you want to get in my pants. Just don't. Just don't. Like, I already see through it. At least any earth sign, but I like King of Earth energy. Yeah, it's that's funny. No pun intended, but that's a real solid guy. Yeah, I like King of Earth as well. But this person has so much emotion. And I think this is actually for you, Morgan. He does have emotion. It's just that I don't know if, like, if he's somebody that is he from like another part of the world or another part of the country, or does he live far away from you? Because it was talking about the Two of Wands. And how it like there would have to be like new plans to like travel, like I don't know if he has to go somewhere soon, or for 4 years, notes, hence why I won't flirt back with Jake. Huh. You think that's who that King of Cups was? Because it was talking, maybe? Huh. Could be somebody that had like really, really like awesome feelings for you. That was old. Because the Six of Cups. Yeah, so your boyfriend was in the energy. It wasn't Jake. And he kept popping out too. I'm confusing it for Jake. You're doing long distance. Okay. So, yeah, I think because it didn't make sense to me at first. And I'm thinking, like, does he have, like, really, like, just these deep feelings? But how does he have these deep feelings for you if he's, like, the Knight of Pentacles? So that makes a lot of sense why that popped out. This speaks of an old love. Very interesting. The Six, but the energy of juggling wouldn't resonate because I don't know that he's honest. And are you talking about my boyfriend is an earth sign. Okay. You're exposing yourself how, Sushi. So that's the big guy, the tall guy, short guy. And I'm obsessed with all of them. Oh my gosh. Are you wanting to know which one is the best? Thank you for the clarification on that, because I'm not gonna lie, it was confusing me a little bit, because I'm just like, how are you this and then you're that too? Like, you have great feelings for this girl and you just met her? Or you're just like, you're kind of like new-ish, because you give off new-ish energy. Okay, so for Sushi, you want to know about yeah, it sounds like Monday might be a little shut down. I'm not sure if you'll get any more of them from him after that. If you shut him down, he might slow down a little bit, maybe. Or he might seem a little lackluster. No, don't worry about like dumping or explaining anything. It's fine. I like to actually know what exactly, because like I get random messages thrown and I'm just like, well, let's piece this together the best way that I can without really knowing too much. Let's see. But Sushi, you want to know, okay, so what do you want to know about all these guys? Like, what are you asking? Like, what do they want with you? One card on each. Let's start with P. Let's see. Ooh, you got 2 cards with P, but let's it doesn't matter because they're both kind of in the same realm at least. So they're saying that you will probably be able to get some good she is the bachelorette, I'm telling you. She has like the whole school after her. You're gonna be able to get some good give and take with P. It's the 6 of Pentacles. It also speaks of generosity, and so you might find what you're looking for with P. And just throwing this out there, you got this real strong energy, reciprocation energy with P as well. So it speaks of good times, good times. Let's see. We got, who else? Let's talk about the S guy. Who is this S guy? You only have 1 rose left. Oh my gosh. Let's see. What about this S guy? Oh, okay. So I'm sorry, but you are not the father. You are not the father. It's a no. It's a no. It's the Ace of Wands in reverse. It's talking about this person. I don't know if you guys misunderstood each other or like the time has come and gone for whatever reason. Or there is something else. I don't know if it has to do with another guy in the class that they know likes you, and so that would cause a delay between you and this is the S guy. So yeah, so I don't think so with the S guy. No. That was kind of they said it might show up to, it might look good when you first, but no. Let's see. We got, where's the other guys? So we already did S and P. Oh my god, tall, short, and in guy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's do tall guy. What's going on with the tall guy? I plan to order some relationship cards pretty soon, so it's gonna get even more interesting. Let's see. Tall guy, what you got for sushi? Okay, no, that's too many, but it wasn't looking that great with the tall guy, so let's see. It was looking like a little things going a little too slow with him. Oh, never mind. Things might be going slow, but they might go well. You have the Lovers, Gemini. So it could go okay with him. It could be a really good and nice new beginning. I kind of want to clarify that though. I had got like a little glimpse of something that popped out. So, oh, wait a minute. Okay, 1 second. Yep, I'm looking at it from across the way. Give me 1 second. Okay, so you might get some sort of accomplishment with this guy. This guy might could grow into something good. That's if he doesn't have anything going on. I think it'll be okay with tall guy. Just as long as there is no fighting or nothing like that, or like you're not prone to arguments with them, it'll be fine. He's sweet and soft spoken. Okay, that's awesome. Like it looks like it's a good, it looks like it's good with him if you choose. But F guy and the other S guy, you got two S guys. Well, the first S guy is a no. Let's see. Okay, short and in guy. That's his next. So let's do short guy. Yeah, all these guys in this class. South Africa is popping, ain't it? Oh my. Okay, so you got the Queen of Swords with F guy. And so I need a clarification on that. Oh. They're saying no. No. You got the Five of Pentacles. And this person might, it's also saying this person might have you withdrawing too if you get with this person. Yeah. Let's see if, so that was short guy. And so I think the other one was in guy. So it's giving, I suppose you thought I was feeling you. Oh my gosh. Let's see. And I really wish we could play like just music on YouTube. I would have this black, in guy might be worth something, in guy might be worth giving a go. That's another prospect. So we got one maybe, we got two no's and two yeses. And then in guy, too many people like him. I'm seeing that he's a life of the party. Yeah, like, yeah, maybe that's why. I don't know. Let's see, you got how many? What other guy? You have, okay, there's an F guy and another S guy. So we got F and S2 to go. Okay, so we're doing F right now. Let's. Let's see, I got all my cards all wibbly wobbly. Okay. This is F guy. Okay. F guy is gonna, this person might cause some confusion because you got the High Priestess in reverse. And so he might tell you some craziness, and he might have you, you know, those people that this reminds me of someone that would, okay, I was watching this Facebook video that was probably scripted. I'm pretty sure it was scripted. But this guy was cheating on his new wife with a girl in a raggedy ass hotel room. And the girl was pregnant. And she walked in on him. And he said, "Oh, this is my coworker." And like, you're really like, did you really just lie to me like that? Like, did you, like, are you serious? Like, you have a sex toy rose laying right there on the bed and she's covered up and you just zipped up your pants and you're telling me you're going over work schedules? It's that type of craziness. Like, F got no. Oh no. You're gonna be rewinding the hell out of these videos. But yeah, just leave him where he's at. Let's see where the second S guy, let's see, as we're going through the whole class, we need to know What's the deal? What's going on with the second S? Okay. He might be going through something, and I'm not laughing at him, but like it's like it's giving emotionally disturbed with the Eight of Cups. So I would say no. They're saying just walk away. They said don't even look at it, don't even touch it, don't sniff it, don't unzip anything on him, nothing. Like, yeah, the ones that turned out good was N guy, F guy, and P. Yeah. And that was, I have like all, that's so hilarious. I have like all their cards laying out. But yeah, it's giving catfish realness. Yes, like it's just debauchery and no. Just giving hot Cheetos and disappointment. Like that's all it's giving, and nobody's got time for that. Nobody wants to deal with what P. Diddy would say, bitch assness. Nobody wants to deal with that. Like, if you're gonna lie, like lie to yourself. Like, you really expect me to believe that? I was like watching the video, I was like, are you serious right now? Like, this is scripted. But I hope to God, like, I don't know if you guys ever watched this show. I don't know if they had this in South Africa at all anywhere, but it was a show called Cheaters, and I actually went to college with some people that was on the show, and so Cheaters was just like Catfish, only for cheaters, and it was freaking hilarious. Like, it's giving Cheaters. F guy is giving Cheaters, and it was just like, no. I wish I could see a picture of him. I'm just like, It's giving Cheaters. Yes, I think you might be able to look it up on YouTube, but like, yeah, it's a whole TV show dedicated to like someone private eyeing their spouse or their girlfriend or something. I knew them, yeah. I went to college in Oklahoma, here in Oklahoma, but these people, they were from Texas, and they lived in another dorm, and he was actually a frat guy that everybody knew, and I think it was the episode where they caught him, I don't know, somebody was having sex in a graveyard against a headstone, and like the camera crew just rolls up, be like, what are you doing? And like the TV show like host, I forgot his name. Man, you would love Cheaters. Cheaters is just like Catfish, only it's like people cheating on each other, and they cheat in the most horrible ways. Like this episode with the guy that I knew, they were actually having sex. Like, he was getting fellatio. Damn it, I hope they don't like do anything crazy to this video, but or make me delete it or anything. But he was actually like in, somebody was to him in the graveyard, like against a headstone, and like, yeah, it was bad. It was so bad, and I was just like, he's never gonna live this down. Just like the Tiger King, he's never gonna financially come back from this at all. Like, they're just yeah, he's never gonna be able to show his face here at the the college ever again. And everybody knew who he was too, because he was one of the more out there frat guys in the fraternities. And I was just like, oh my god, never. But a tall guy is good, yeah. Demonstration realness. And I love, like, you'll love the, if you ever get to see a show of it, you'll love the announcer, because he instigates the whole time. He's like, what do you think you're doing? Do you know that you're hurting your lover's feelings? Do you always have sex in the graveyard like this? And the lights are shining down. It's hilarious. I would be like, I wouldn't have done it in the first place. But that would be so horrible. And I wonder, did he like sign, like, I didn't even ask him if it was real, and I didn't want to ask him, like, did you sign like a release or waiver for your face to be shown on TV? Like, what happened with that? And it was one of the girls, like, he actually, like, she went to, I didn't know her, but she went to school with us too. and it was just bad. They aired it and everybody at the college was watching, and it was just like, oh my God. Like, I was so mortified for them. I was just like, oh my God, he got caught on break, like, cheating. It's like pranks of exchanging phones. I really wish that I don't even know if it's still on it. I think they stopped making but if they brought it back, everybody would watch it, because it was a show that was going on since the 90s and everybody here like loved it. And they even had like different co-hosts and stuff. But that stuff was real, and I would be scared to even be on a show like that, because people do not play with their hearts. Like, there are people out here that will they will kill somebody. Like, that's a dangerous job to have. You know, there's crimes of passion that happens all the time. I sense happiness in the future. Oneness. You guys have any questions? Very interesting. But yes, awesome. I need me a drink. This has been a long night. What is his bedroom fantasies? Oh, you naughty thing, as if you're not gonna already find out soon. Let's see. Woo. Oh, it's a Saturday night. Just let it ride. Oh my God. You got the High Priestess. So this person is looking for someone that's a little different, that's very adept, and I think I think he likes when, oh, okay, me looking at this, he likes it when you play with this. He likes it, okay? Don't judge him. He likes it. He wants somebody to preferably with your tongue. Yes. Yes. Yeah. That would that would probably put you in yeah, that would put you on the top of his sexual partners if you did something like that. Let's see what else. And if you were like very chill, like it was like no big deal while you were doing it, that would probably like just like, yeah. Oh yes. And he might like to I don't know if you're into that, but he might like to do a little yes, okay. So I don't know if he's vocal when he speaks, but he would very much like it if you were to grab the bottom part of there with the while giving attention to the very lower parts. He's looking for that, someone who really knows how to I was going to stick on here because I heard that you saw that. It is there. Don't ask me how I know, but yeah, he does. It's right there. But that's something you gotta ask for. You just can't go guns blazing up in there because you might You might startle somebody if you don't let them know beforehand, if they haven't told you anything yet. Like, he's got to be up to that, because you know not everybody is with that play back there. But if he likes that play, he might not be far off from it. I'm not seeing it, but it's a possibility. But he likes his jingle bells to be played with a lot. Or like he likes sensation, or like hot breath or something. I'm getting a hot breath on them. He likes to feel like different sort of sensations. And he might like it while you are grabbing him in a certain way at the very nether part. Let's see. What else does he? This person might like to, he might be one of those that kind of like to, he's very masculine with it. So he might like to, you know, like how some people like to like pick you up and then like put you against the wall and kind of like while you're standing. I'm getting a vibe like that for sure. Yeah. And he could possibly be not necessarily sensitive in the nipple area, but he would like that to be massaged, or at least I think he wants more attention to on his chest area. So he wants it with okay, of course they all do, but he might be adamant that you do this while he is not wearing a condom, basically. That's another thing that I got. Ooh, okay. We got this Knight of Cups going on here with the Two of Cups. So he could be very, very like just super passionate when it comes to like having sex. Like he might be someone that doesn't mind conveying their feelings while they're doing it. So he might be a little bit more vocal. I think he does, but at the same time, while you're holding the bottom, he doesn't want to have that on at all. He doesn't want to have that on at all. Because even behind the sheath here, she holds, and her arm disappears behind the sheath as well, holding the balls. So yeah, he when you're playing down there, he wants to kind of be like free and unencumbered. And I think he wants to, it might be fun for him, or at least he's thought about it, while standing up with your legs around him, crossed around his waist. And he dreams of just switching different positions with you. And he might even be thinking about doing it in like some sort of either aquatic or a bath area as well. Because I was going to tell him to get tested before I have birth control. That is cool. That is so adult and cool of you. He dreams, oh my god, Malcolm, you're funny. He dreams of these things, and this is what he most thinks about when thinking about having sex. I might as well just come out and say it because this video is shot to hell, but that is fine because that's what this video is for. I kind of want to, like, I can't wait to get one of those sexual passion decks, and I know that I'm not going to be able to show them on YouTube. I'll probably have to find another medium to show them on because it's bad enough that I'm saying this now. They're just going to flag the hell out of it. So be it. I knew as soon as a curse word came out of my mouth, they're like, nope. No. Let's see what else. But I think that's so great that you're going to tell him to get tested, because that's you being completely safe with yourself and keeping him honest. We need to keep him honest. Yeah, but girl, ask him before you start sticking your fingers up there, because that might scare that he might. Some men are not as secure enough in themselves to have that done at all. But he does dream. I'm thinking that this is shower sex too. So let's see. Yes, and he might want to. There is somebody. It might be him too. He might be thinking about a lot of stuff, because I'm getting a lot of outside sex and being tied up. She is tied up and she is outside. So, and they could possibly be he might be into, like, or this is you. Being bound up and gagged, right? Yeah. That's good that you get tested all the time, because STDs, I worked in hospitals for about 10 years, and they are very real. I don't know why everyone, oops, ooh, I don't want that to fall forward. I don't know why everyone's walking around acting like it's not real, and that they can just cheat and roll the dice however they want, and that nothing's ever going to happen to them. That's completely not true. But did you have any more questions, Yushi, in regards to your sexual encounter with P? Or tall guy? Or N? Was it N and tall guy? N, tall guy, and P. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry that that happened. And that you're able to work through that, you know? Because it's that's just so despicable. But I'm glad that you're able to work through that, because there's so many people that let it ruin their lives. And you know, I don't judge them. I don't judge them at all for that, because it takes away your sense of security and feeling safe anywhere. Hell, when I got my car broken into when I was in college, I felt completely violated and unsafe, even just within, not that you know, equates to the R word, but you know, yeah, psychology, yeah, it's really good to work through. And anything that we would call trauma, a licensed professional is the way to go. Always. I will always advocate for a licensed professional. From age 8 to 10. Oh, poor baby. But I'm glad you're able to like move on with your life and continue to be a strong person, because you sound very, very strong and very, very self-aware. And that is like, that's something that that took me a long time to become without psychology. And I do know that I need some, you know, help with that as well. But I chose different routes, and I'm still very open to that as well. Yeah, see, that's why it matters to me too. Like it's a very, very huge part in my life. Hell, part of my altar is on my vanity. So, you know, like and like it's something that's very, very big for me, and a reason why I got into this. So yep, everyone has their own thing that saved them, and none of it is wrong. As much as I speak against I don't speak against religion. I speak against what people do with religion. I don't think religion is necessarily bad at all. It's just another way of doing what I do. It's all the same, you know. And I'm always grateful that what worries me is when someone doesn't recognize the ethers, you know. The church caused a lot of my trauma. I could say the same thing. I had some horror stories, but it's the people. Just like how I would, you know, my mom, she doesn't watch horror movies or scary movies or anything with like blood and gore and all this other Hollywood stuff. And I always tell her, I'm like, you know, it's not this Hollywood stuff that's scary. It's not morgues and graveyards and werewolves and all this stuff that's scary and ghosts and boohoo and all. It's not that, it's people. People are what's scary. People are who misconstrue spirituality, misconstrue religion. It's people. People are the real scary point in all of this. People who, you know, who are misguided, you know. Just like guns don't kill people, people kill people, you know. It's people, and you just have to make sure that not everyone is like that. Of course not. It's just that, you know, you have to take into account that we all have our different perspectives, and someone's perspective is completely different, you know, than yours and mine, and it leads them to do things when they're unwell. And what I believe Jesus was an ascended master. I believe he was a real person, a very real person, and his name is so strong and so powerful, and there's a lot that comes with his name. And I do think his name gets very, very good results. World. Very, very lovely. conclusions. And Miss Morgan, are you still there? Do you have any? Did you have any thing that you were trying to ask? Like a rundown of your situation? Because I can do a little mini spread, but I'm pretty sure that you're here. Okay, you were wanting your little mini spread on the rundown of your situation. Is that what you were wanting? Yeah. Let's see. Let's get a rundown of Morgan's situation with Jake and possibly any other lovers. Okay. We got 2 so far. We got 2 overall general situation. Okay. Oh, don't do that. Can you give me something a little bit more to chew on, Spirit? I know you want to throw the moon card out at me, but okay. So what they are wanting to tell you is that this person, I want to see who it is. I think it is Jake. This person is in 2 minds after watching you for a little bit. They notice that you are, they know that you have the 9 of Wands. You have the 9 of Wands. And so they know that you are currently trying to build something for yourself. They know that you are a strong person. And they have been watching you with basically the Page of Swords. And the more they watch you, the more elusive you become. Because the moon speaks of the moon can speak of a deep, very, very deep things that like are unknown to us all. And so they kind of feel like the more they watch you, the more confused they kind of get on what to do with you, because they've been in 2 minds about you. And it's causing confusion within them. And so I'm getting that they don't know how quite to approach you, especially if you have not been, you haven't been reciprocating their advances. Yeah. But he's been keeping an eye on you though, and he knows enough to know that he can't just come at you any sort of way. That's for sure. Because the 9 of Wands talks about someone's strength, and they get recognition for all the stuff that they've done. And he's been staring at that. He's been staring at that. And it's almost creating a little bit of discord within his own mind, because there is something that he is wanting to know but hasn't quite figured out yet. And he could be wondering if you're with somebody. That's why he's been on the outskirts trying to see if you're gonna bite. Yep. We got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We got Cancer. We got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Just want to make sure we got the energies right and didn't confuse the two. Yeah. Yeah. Because we were getting it in with all these questions. That's for sure. But like he's trying to figure you out. And it's almost giving like frustration a little bit that someone is like, I almost figured it out, but I can't quite put my finger on it. And they see that like you will basically knock all their shit down. Because look at her. Like you will. She's carrying that, but she's very, very strong. Very, very willful. Guess what? I split the deck. The Knight of Pentacles came out. This was Jake looking at the Queen of Wands. He sees this sexy thing. He thinks that you're so sexy and he'd like to take a crack at it. But he has to stay still because the Knight of Pentacles doesn't really move that fast. Not like the Knight of Wands. Not like the Knight of Swords with his mind and his words. I don't know if he feels like he needs to offer you something tangible, like take you out somewhere to get you to bite. He might be concocting some things in his mind to, he might be thinking about taking you somewhere or trying to take you somewhere or offer something that he thinks that you might want. Or something that somebody else in the past has wanted before that kind of got him what he wanted. I'm not trying to say that he's trying to use you for sex. I'm just saying that he's trying to crack the code. Yeah. He said, yeah, that won't be happening again. I like that when we pulled the little Monday rundown spread, that it seemed like that's exactly what was gonna happen. He's gonna try to say something and it's gonna be something to where like it's not gonna sound like an outright like I want to sleep with you or like let's go out. It's not gonna be outright. It's gonna sound like something like, yeah, so what about next class? Did you want to meet up to study for this type of energy? And you, yeah, it's going to be very subtle. And it might leave you a little confused as to his, yeah. I don't know what he thinks he can gain by this came out too in that deck and in that spread, as he always, which is why I haven't had the opportunity to shut him down in a non-awkward way. Yeah, that is, I hate that. Like, just say what you mean and get on somewhere. Like, yeah, I think he wants to know if you had something, if there's some that you are with, because the Six of Cups almost speaks of familiarity, and it doesn't seem like you both are going on. You're familiar enough to speak, but not on this level. This speaks of like an old past relationship or like an old love, and he's wanting to find out the truth about it because that's the Ace of Swords. So he's just testing the water. Yeah. As they always try to do. And mention that I guess it's not clicking for him. You've mentioned your boyfriend and he was just like, what? I swear, the audacity. There was one time I was like eating dinner one time and I had a diamond ring on my left I mean, on my right ring finger. And this guy comes over and he's like, yeah, so like, you got a man and all this other stuff. I took my hands beneath the table and I switched the diamond ring to my left hand. So he would, like, I would just be like, no, I don't know you. I'm really just trying to have a late dinner because I don't feel like cooking when I go home. And he was like, yeah, just lie and tell me anything. Like, some people just have the audacity. We talked about my BF in class settings, and I'm sure he must have heard, but part of me wonders if he didn't, who the flip knows is at this point. You want to see where your current relationship is headed. Let's see. Because they did keep wanting to talk about it. Where? Oh. Okay, so I don't think this is where this is headed. I think this is what is going on right now. It's talking about taking a rest or just a break. And Four of Swords. Yeah, it's, I don't know if you're having to be patient with something, or they're having to be patient. What else is, no. I don't know if, this is what I hate. Okay. Let's get some more clarity on this before we start. We have a Knight of Swords. I don't know if someone's being, this is all sword energy, so this is not something that has, it hasn't been spoken of yet. These are current energies. Anything can change at the drop of a hat because energy is the ebb and flow. We have the Seven of Swords, we have the Four of Swords, and we have the Knight of Swords. So I don't know if after some deliberation with someone trying to gain clear perspective on the relationship is deciding to take a rest. And maybe within that rest might be just some things that haven't been mentioned. And I think I'm thinking that this rest, it has to do with some insecurities, because it's no speaking, it's all in the mind. It feels like a season of waiting solely because there's distance right now. Yeah. Hi, Ashish. Okay, no problem, Sushi. Okay. Hi, Ashish. Yeah, give me one moment, Ashish. This is, it's speaking, I don't know. I think it's like, what I'm getting from this is that there is a lot of, there's a lot of waiting. It's a lot of long distance going on. And so, you know, like little things like flirting or just, I don't know if there was like any sort of argument, not an argument, but, or like just any little disagreements that might have had been in the past. And then if you tack on waiting on top of that, that's the kind of energy that it's giving. And it's all like just thought energy. This Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type of energy It's giving this separation might be giving a little bit of conflict. Let's go a little bit deeper. I don't know if that cut out or not, but yeah, let's see. Let's do some more, because I don't want to claim that. It could be impatientness too, because we have got the Devil, the Six of Cups, with the Three of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So it could be like just you know, like when people, they stay away from each other for so long, and it creates a sort of antsiness and a little like, and it might not, I don't think this is on your behalf. It could be on your boyfriend's behalf, because the Seven of Swords is not always cheating. It's not always lying. It's not always deception. It's literally, sometimes it's a little bit of insecurity with situation. So I think probably more speaking would help the situation if you don't already speak enough. I don't see. Let's see what else with Morgan's situation. Yeah, it's just, yeah, it's just a little stress. There is love there. It is. It's just a little stress from being from far away. That's the only thing that I think I'm picking up on. Yeah, it's like restlessness and just tired of the distance. That's what it is. And this speaks of immense stress. So you'll probably have to, in the world, you know, love at a distance is creating stress. And I hate that. But, you know, you have to be strong in that situation, in that sort of situation. And I think more verbal things or saying it out loud is what will help. Ashish, are you still there? If you're still there, I can go ahead and answer for you. Vedika, you want to know what Simrat's feelings for you? You don't know if he likes you or not? Let's see. If Simrat likes you. Ooh. I believe so. All right, Morgan. I hope this offered you some sort of introspection. I hope you have a lovely night, okay? Thank you so much for coming on live with us. Hey, Vidika. I think he does like you. You got the Knight of Wands. So he's very, very interested in you. Very interested. Ashish? Will he break up with you and move on in your life and contact you? Why did he break up with you? Let's see, Ashish. Oh my goodness, that did come out. It just flipped out. You're very welcome, Vidika. Let's see. Three of Swords. Why did he break up with you? What is Why did he break up with Ashish? I don't know if it's because he was deciding to offer something to someone else. He started to grow feelings for somebody else. You got the Knight of Cups. And so his love really wasn't that big anyway, I guess. And he was just deciding to offer it to another person. Oh. That's not nice. You're very much welcome. Yeah. Are you asking, will you feel, will you move on again, or will Ashish? Let's see. Thank you, my dear. But this has gone on far enough. I'm gonna pull, I don't know if Ashish is watching, but I'm gonna pull 3 cards for you before I go, because it is 2 a.m. here. I can't wait for you two to finally do it, Sushi, because like I hope that it's everything that you need it to be. I promise you. Let's see. What did he would think about your? Oh, what? You got 5 of Swords. What? I don't think that was your energy though. I think that's somebody else's energy. That almost looks like 2 swords. Wow. It almost looks like 7. Okay. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. here. Let's see what he would think about your lovely lady parts. Raving reviews. Raving reviews. You got the 8 of Wands. And so he might be really, really like into like telling you about it and raving about it, right? Yes. And you might make him really quick. I think I've never heard of Serene P. I think he feels like it's there's this reminds me of this one thing. If you ever watched the movie called Harlem Nights, there is this one harlot, right? And so she's acting like undercover to get this cop to sleep with her. And so they call this one Sunshine, because they call her Sunshine. And the reason why is because if she were to throw her up in the air, it would just burst into rays of sunlight. And that's what I see here. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just need you two to get together. We're all rooting for you. We are all rooting for you. Wanted to have. We've been praying nightly for this. Okay. This can't not just happen. I'm gonna need this to happen before summer begins, because oh boy, it's not gonna know what to do when you hit him with the when you hit him with the sunshine, because that's what it looks like. Oh yes. I tried to get rid of it. I tried. I tried. I tried. Oh my God. He's gonna be like, why is this happening to me? Oh my God. I'm in love. He's not gonna want to be like messing around with anybody for a second after that. Pray. We're praying for you. There you go again. I swear this is your card. Six of Wands. It's like victory. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. On that note, yes, please go grab this. I need you to go grab this. That's it. That's all. Thank you so much, guys, and I hope you have a wonderful night. This is a super, super long live, and we chop it up here. It seems like nightly these days, and so I hope to see you all very, very soon. I'm thinking about doing this again tomorrow night or tomorrow evening or morning if you are present. I will see you all soon, and please stay sexy, guys.